For this webinar, we're going to be giving you guys a brief overview of the ALISS platform. And again, if you guys have any questions during this webinar, feel free to give us a call at 1-800-648-9504 or visit us at efinancialwholesale.com. So going back to ALISS, it's a secure login. So as a user, I would log in using my username and password through a website. So I'd log in using my secure login. And this is what I would get into when I first log into my ALISS. I get my work summary right in the middle of the screen right here. I get all the things that I have to do scheduled by my system today. So the system will tell me, this is what I have scheduled. I have these calls to make, and I have these items to complete today. Now, these are either things that the system has pre-scheduled for you based off of your automation engine that you can create, or stuff that I, as the user, have set up for myself. So as an agent, I've set up some of these calls and some of these to-dos for myself. Down here below, you can see this is empty because this is a demo account, but these are all my underwriting updates from my carrier. So if I have any policies that are in underwriting, the carriers are going to be sending me automatic updates on those cases right here, and they'll appear right here underneath my underwriting updates. Over on the right-hand side, I have my sales cycle overview. So you can see all of my different sales cycles in the list, all the way down from prospect to client in inactive files. On the left-hand side, I have my Outlook calendar, so I can click on a day here. I can create to-dos and calls for myself. This is a calendar that I can use for my CRM. I also have a quick contact search. So if anybody calls in, let's say, I need to find them within my own database, I can do that by just entering their information here and hitting search. Now, ALISS is used by individual agents and also by call centers. So if you're an individual agent and you're plugging in with eFinancial, you're just a one-man show, you can use the ALISS for your own business, and you can plug in right into our back office team. So we have case managers and assistants here on staff to help you and work with you on your cases. If you're a call center and you want to set your call center up with ALISS, you can also do that. So you can set up a bunch of agent accounts, you can set up assistant accounts and case manager accounts in your office so they can work hand in hand and sync with the agent's accounts. So for instance, if I'm an agent and I'm doing business by myself, let's say I'm in Texas and eFinancial is here in Bellevue, Washington, when I submit a case to my case manager here, my case manager here in Bellevue, Washington will get that case in their system, and whenever they make any updates or underwriting updates, I will see them right here within my account. I can see how my case manager is working my business right here in my account. By the way, you guys, if you guys did not know, ALISS stands for Automated Life Insurance Sales System. Okay? Now on the top here, in the top left-hand side, you can see a bunch of different work tabs. The Tools tab has a lot of information here. You can add a new contact, add a new lead, run term life quotes. You can run iPipeline quotes, universal life quotes using WinFlex Web, carrier forms, run tentative offer requests, send them into your wholesaler here at eFinancial. You can send group emails out to your prospects or to your DID files. You can also create your own agent website with your own photo so you can collect your own leads online. And your leads go right here into your CRM. Keep track of your state licenses. You can import leads and export leads. On the upper right-hand side of your screen here, you have help icons. So you have your ALISS Training Center here. I'm going to show you guys that pop up. Here's your ALISS Training Center. If you ever need any help with ALISS, you can click on the question mark here, get some training. You have your knowledge base, which is the stack of books here, the 3 books. You can download underwriting guides, marketing tools, non-med sales scripts, Save Age cheat sheets. We update these documents here for you guys, and they're for you as the agent. Over here on the left-hand side again, we have the Work tab. This is more of an in-depth work tab for you than what you see here in the middle of your screen. I can access my to-do list, my prospect list, my call lists, my pending emails that the system is going to send automatically for me. I can create a new task for my case manager or for myself, all through the Work tab. I can also run detailed reports in my business here under the Reports tab. Also underneath the Admin tab, let's say if I'm an individual agent working out of my own ALISS, I'll have this Admin tab, and I can be the administrator of my account. If I'm a call center rep in a call center setup, I won't have this Admin tab, but the agency manager, the call center manager, will have this Admin tab, and they can run that call center and reassign leads, etc. Now what I want to show you guys with the list is how an agent will actually go through their prospect list, call their lead, do an electronic application using the list, order the medical exam within that wizard, and do an electronic application, order the medical exam, and have it all nice and bundled up and sent off to the examiner's office so they can get that signed application back in-house. So this is basically called the ALISS application wizard. All right, here I'm on my prospect list. Let's say I created my agent website and a lead just came in off of my agent website. The most recent lead that was created will pop up at the top of my list. So my most warm lead will appear at the very top. So I'm going to click on Judy Biggs. Click on Judy Biggs. Her contact page will appear. All the information on how the lead was collected online will appear here on my contact page. So I have the birth date, the address, the email, all that stuff that I collected online will appear. And at this point, I'm going to run a quote on Judy so I can run a quote on her and do an electronic application here. So I'm running a quote. Let's say she's looking for 20 years. 500,000, and let's say she is preferred, no tobacco. I'm going to calculate that quote. You can see all the different rates that appear down below, from preferred to standard to standard, from preferred to standard plus to standard. So you can see we're quoting here Protective Life, the annual, the monthly, American General, Banner, Genworth, Transamerica, North American, Prudential. You guys get the idea. Now I can save this quote and I can email this quote directly to Judy, but I don't want to do that. So what I want to do is I want to do an application with her over the phone right now. Okay? So I'm going to hit next step. Let's use the Voya. I'm going to hit next step on Voya. And immediately I'm going into the ALISS application wizard, right? So the beauty of this is I can sell life insurance over the phone. I can be on the phone with my client, do this quick wizard, fill out the application, and then also order the medical exam within one platform. And then what happens is when I bundle that up, ALISS will send that off to the examiner's office. The examiner will take this application that I'm about to create to the exam appointment, finish the exam, get a signature for me on the application, and then image all that stuff right back into ALISS for me. Okay, so I'm going to start on the application here. Now again, keep in mind this is the Voya app, and Voya has specific fields here that they require me to complete in order to be a valid application and underwriting, right? Same thing with Banner, same thing with Genworth. So it's all going to look the same, but the questions will be slightly different because each carrier has slightly different questions. They ask them differently, and we have that all built in here within the application wizard in the list. So what I'm going to quickly do is start filling out this information. As fast as I can, just for this demo's sake. And you can see if I miss something on this application wizard, it's going to stop me and let me know what I'm missing. So the U.S. citizen question obviously was missing, my personal insurance, so family protection, and I hit the next step. Now I'm going to go from personal to the policy section of the app. So this is the policy section here. I'm going to fill out this policy information. Unintentional weight loss in the last 10 years, heart disease, stroke, vascular disease, no. Okay, I want to pay annually. I can pay either via credit card or EFT, and as you can see, ALISS is flexible on what I choose. So I'm going to choose EFT in this example. Next step. Next, I'm going to go to the beneficiary section of the app. Add a beneficiary here. 100% goes there. I can add 4 beneficiaries. I can add contingents down here below. I'm going to go to next step. And then I'm up to the medical questions here for ING. Just for this demo's sake, I'm going to answer no. Like if I answered yes to one of these questions, you can see for the traffic violations questions, if I answered yes, I can add more details to that. Like, I had a traffic violation in 2012, here's what I did, and now all that information will go on the app. As you can see, I'm flying through this pretty quickly, but once you get these questions answered, the application process over the phone goes fairly quick. Here's the medical exam portion. So now I can choose to order a medical exam with Superior Level Medics, Exam 1, or Portamedic. And all three of them have the ability to attach the application that I'm making right now in ALISS to the medical exam order. And then your examiner will pick that up and get your signatures for you on the application. So let's just say I'm talking to Judy, and we're trying to schedule this exam for 8 o'clock on Wednesday, December 3rd. I can also add any alternative dates if I need to, add any comments. Maybe she's scared of needles, just whatever the examiner needs to know. And I'm going to make sure this button is clicked. As you can see, it already is pre-clicked because we default it to that option. But you can attach the application to the medical order, they'll get it signed for you, and zoom it back into ALISS once it's completed. So now if I hit next step, it's actually going to order an exam, so I don't want to do that. For this demo's sake, I'm not going to order one. But you can see how easy it is. So I'm still on the phone with my client. I'm finishing the application process. I just ordered the medical exam. Now I'm buttoning up the call, and I'm making sure they understand what's going to happen next. As you can see here, this is the last page. This is the application packet that shows me how it was built in all the forms. Now, keep in mind, if I answered yes to the tobacco question, if I answered yes to other questions, it would add more forms to this packet. But ALISS automatically gathers all the appropriate forms based on how you answered the questions. So ALISS has already built my application packet for me. At this point, I'm going to hit Create Application. Now, the minute I hit this button, it does a bunch of different things. So when I hit this button, it's going to move this lead from prospect to application out sales cycle. Okay. Now, if I'm tied in with eFinancial and they're doing my back office, what it's also going to do is it's going to queue up a to-do for my back office team, my back office case manager, to start working on my case. Okay. Now, if you're a call center and you're subscribing and you're using ALISS, you have case managers in-house. Your agents are going to be tied to specific case managers in the system, in the platform. So your case manager now will get an alert that you just completed an application. It's time for them to start working on it. Okay. Now, there's a thing called the automation engine that we have built in. I'm not going to go too deep into it, but the automation engine that's built into this demo basically allows an agent to set up automatic emails. So the minute I move something to app out, 2 days from now, it's going to send an automatic email to my customer just reminding them of the medical exam. You can also set up an automation engine for calls for your case managers or for your assistants to make on your behalf, and emails for your system to do for you. So the automation engine is a very intricate tool. I'm not going to go over it in detail here, but if you need more information on it, just give us a call. We can have a specific training on just the automation engine setup. Okay? But I'm going to click on the View App now. So I have the View App button. You can see the medical button. It's not lit up because I didn't actually order a medical exam. But if I did, it would be lit up. You would see that Superior Mobile Medics received my order, and then Superior Mobile Medics, when they complete that exam, is going to image that back in here, and you'll get an alert here in your medical toolbox. You can open that up, and you can see the imaged exam along with your application signed and completed by your examiner. So really cool stuff there. I'm going to click on View App so you can see exactly how the app was built. All the information that I input on that wizard there goes on the application. It gets sent off to the examiner's office. You can see here's my cover letter. Here's my signature. Here's my agent signature that I've already kind of pre-built into my system. And as you can see here, here is the application for Voya. You can See, all the information falls right into place right there. I'm going to go to the section of the app where the proposed insured needs to sign. Date. Here it is. Proposed insured signature area with all the arrows pointing there. And then here is my agent signature with my agent writing number. Again, with the list, you can maintain all your different state licenses. So ALISS will alert you when the state license is about to run out. You can keep track of all your different writing agent numbers, all the different carriers. It's all built in there for you, and we can help you load all that information in. Okay. So you guys, ALISS can do a lot more than what you just saw here, but I just wanted to show you the basic meat and potatoes of how an agent can run their business through over the phone with an electronic application and order the medical exam. Okay. If you guys have any more questions, again, please feel free to reach out to us. Call eFinancial Wholesale. Go to eFinancialWholesale.com or give us a call at 1-800-648-9504 and ask about ALISS. Give us a call about ALISS and we'll be able to help you guys out. All right, take care, everyone.